What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. How's everybody's Friday going? Hopefully good. Munchkin's got her show mirror going on there.
Mm-hmm. Fancy, fancy.
Fancy, fancy. Yeah, yeah, that
Hi, Richard.
I'm ready to be stimulated. Hopefully we get stimulated this weekend. I'd love to be stimulated this weekend. And
I would love to be stimulated this weekend as well.
I hope it happens.
hmm
Oh, here it is, Richard. I was just vaping it. What's up? Here's the Rig V2 that I got from Richard. Awesome little vaping unit. You can't even really see the design on this camera because these cameras don't pick it up well, but it vapes great. I have two ideas about how to take this smart coil and rebuild it without using, well, one way is using the mesh, and the other way is trying to put a basically a coil that you make yourself in there. That's going to be the hard one, and that's probably what I'm going to attempt first. Now, pre-warning, I haven't even done it at all. I haven't even practiced it, done or tried it whatsoever. I just have an idea of how it would work. Um, so hopefully it does. And the coil that I got in there that I put the day that it what's up, Talion? The day that I got it in, which was on Monday, the week before last or something. It's been I guess the coil lasted a week and almost 2 weeks, which is about normal. And I don't think it's the coil that's bad. It's the cotton that's giving me a weird taste. It started today, so I threw a stock coil in there. That's what's in there right now. But I'm gonna take this rebuildable here and see if we can't rig up some kind of coil to work in this thing. This is ought to be fun. Because yeah, you can buy more mesh and all that, but in a tight situation, I want to be able to make a coil and throw it in there. And
Only one way to find out, Demon.
the main way, short. No, I don't think it's going to short. It's definitely
No
now if
way.
you do this, you don't have a way to pre-burn it, so you definitely want a spaced coil so that it heats up evenly because you're not going to be able to test fire this thing. Hopefully the ohms come out at a decent value. I'm just going to have to take a swing at it because that's bigger than 3 millimeter. I didn't measure this. Maybe I should
Wouldn't you
measure this
just be able
tool.
to wrap the coil around that
That's
post?
what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
but to figure out, what ohms I want,
Hi, Arnie.
this is showing 4.8 millimeters. Yeah, I'm getting about 4.8. So the ID on these coils is pretty
Hello,
big.
Wally.
So we're just gonna go for it. All I can do, I'm gonna try to take some Muji. On Muji it has that jean type material on each side, so I'm going to keep the jean material on one side and leave the other side fluffy. The jean material I'm going to put on the outside because the strips that you get from Watofo are like that on both sides, but it's very thin, so there's no way I can compress Muji down this thin. It ain't happening.
Mm-mm.
But if I split it, and since that cotton's softer either anyway, and then use that jean material on one side, I might be able to fold it around. We're just going to have to see what happens. It's definitely going to be a experience. The other weird thing that I'm going to have to do is the leads on the coil, when I wrap the coil, are going to be pointing this direction. I need them to point down, so I'm going to have to do some 90-degree turns. Now, the bottom one, Dolores, you're
Dolores.
fine. The bottom one I'm going to use is the positive. It's going to be the closest to the center. The other one I may run on the outside down behind the cotton, and it's going to be the negative. What?
Instead of going around, could you
Yeah,
do up and down, up and down, up and down? That way both coils are pointing down.
up
I
and
mean, you'd like
down.
have to build that, like, you'd
Oh,
have
that
to
would
do the
be
wire
that.
flat on your.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I guess you could do that and then try to wrap it around. Can
You
you
know what
iron
you
it?
would need to do that? You know those things that the kids used to have that you used to be able to crochet and it had the little posts that you would wrap the yarn around?
Yeah.
You'd like need one of those that you could
Hey,
go up with
Bruce.
the wire and hook it over the hook and then come down and hook it and then just pull it off there. But you need a really small one.
That's another good idea there, Demon Hunter. I mean, hey, like I said, I haven't even tried this. This is going to be a experiment to see what happens,
Hi, Breeze.
and we're going to see which way may work best. But that's not a bad idea. Taking like them strips that I normally throw away that I rip off, take two of those, put them together, boom, you got cotton. And it would probably be just about the same thickness. But we'll have to see. Or when I rip one off, see if it's thick enough to match this, which I think this is about 2 millimeters thick from what I remember. Where'd I put my, yeah.
I bet you could take a little piece of wood and drive some finishing nails into it, the small ones, and
Yeah, this
make
is
your
about
own
two
little
millimeters thick.
coil thing to do up and down coils.
Hmm. That's another way, but you can only go, I mean, you got to think. The up and down has to be this up and down, very short. Those would be some really sharp turns. So you're basically trying to make a mesh coil, is what you're saying. Make a mesh coil,
Not
then
even
it
really
has
a
to be the right
mesh.
length.
It would almost look like a sound wave, up and down.
That would that would be hard. I'm
But
just
you
saying.
could do it. I have faith in you. You could take a little tiny piece of wood and just pound in a couple little tiny nails,
Hmm.
just like half an inch apart.
Oh, I see. You can make a jig for it. That would
Yeah.
work. Um, it would take a lot of trial and error, but
Hmm.
and then you could pack them shorter to get, a lot more wire in there, but your
Yeah.
ohms is going to go out of control unless you use some really thin wire. Your
You'd
ohms are going
have
to be
really
way
thin
up
wire.
there. Would that be corking? um, I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's get over to this thing. So here I have the little rebuildable coil. Here's the little tool. Um, use the lattice coil you have. Yeah, I know. I was gonna, yeah, use it as an example to figure out what the length would be, but yeah, making a little jig like that with nails would work because you could take a spool of Kanthal and just wire that up, make sure your bottom lead is long and then just go up in there, up, down, boom. How much to get stimulated? $1,400, Kevin. $1,400.
Yeah,
You
that would
too can be
stimulate me.
stimulated. Yeah, I need
I
I need
can.
$1,400. You can see that the cotton in there is really looking black. Yeah, this one's been in there the whole time. So that looks impossible to build. This is really easy to build if you're just gonna put the
If you buy the kit.
yeah, if you get the little
Yeah.
kit, yeah, that looks dark. I mean, now this is a really sweet juice, so
See,
um
Arnie says I'm right. It can be done.
yeah, I mean it might
Thank you, Arnie.
I'm not saying it couldn't be done. I'm not saying that, but then again, it ain't gonna be
I
the
mean, we
easiest
better
thing to do
start
either.
thinking of some options now before before shit goes completely
Right?
sideways on us.
Right. So I got the insulator out. I got the golden whatever thing they call it, but it's
The
the freaking
golden object.
it's the positive pin. I mean, that would be the easiest. Yeah, the golden
No,
object.
the book says it's the golden object.
The golden object. Yeah. Cotton looks okay. It doesn't taste good, Richard. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see if we can get the coil out of there. I'm kind of pushing against the side to see if I can push this up out of here. So getting this out might be more of a pain than I thought. Just pushing this through should have pushed it out, but it doesn't. It just barely came up. I don't know if y'all can see. It just barely came up. Let's see if I can grab it some more. Nope. It's in there, man, like Prego. See if I grab right here. Can I pull this out? Oh, yeah, that comes out easy that way. Much better. So you can see that the top looks all burnt and crusty, but the sides look okay. Well, if it stays in focus, I don't know why it's going in and out of focus there, but yeah. But I don't think that the coil itself would be bad. See, but now I mean, you would have to just wash this off. Now, when you try to put more cotton on there, the downfall of this is say you go, okay, I'm going to reuse this mesh coil. I'm going to put some more cotton around there. When you go to do that, the leads are already cut short. So you're going to have a hard time, locking this down, but I bet you it can be done. All right, so now I have to make a coil that is short enough to fit in this length right here. This is going to be fun, fun, fun. Hack that down, and then I'm going to 90 degree, 90 degree, and then I'm going to put cotton around it, and we're going to try to make it all work inside this little rebuildable head. Not going to be good, but we're going to try it anyway.
Whose
I
idea
mean,
was this again?
I had the idea. I'm sure I'm not the only one that thought about doing it, but I've seen nobody execute it yet, so somebody's got to execute it. Why not be me?
He might dire thing. I don't have anything like that.
You still have one of those wire spot weld gadgets. Oh, those would be cool, dart thing. I don't have one of those. I know that China sells a little. Yes, I did take my blood pressure medicine. Thank you. We both took some last night, actually.
Hmm.
And before I go to bed, I will be taking some more.
William wants to know, can't we do a vertical coil like the old Nautilus?
Well,
He's working on that part, Dolores.
the way this thing is built, you don't have a lot of options. So, yeah, enough to drink so I can relax. That's definitely, a thing. Let me put on my goggles. This wrap is going to be really ugly, I'm guessing, because I can barely see as it is, but I'm going to try to do most of this on camera here. 2, 3. I want it to be spaced anyway. Let me see how many wraps I got on there. I counted 8 there. I need one
So
more.
far, so good.
I'm going to pull one of them off. Whoops. I just sprung the whole thing off of there.
No, he's using the post that comes with the smart coil kit, since
Yes.
that's the right diameter for the actual coil itself.
Yeah. Making this the same diameter as the cotton is what I'm trying to get close to it. I don't need it to be perfect, but somewhere similar to it. All right. So now we have 2 leads sticking out, right? So I'm going to go ahead and cut. I don't need them that long, but I still want them long. Now, one of these leads is going to be the positive, the other one's going to be the negative. And I need to make sure that, oh, actually I need to space this a little better because we don't want any hot legs on this thing at all.
Dirty Water says, hey, Scuba.
Well, hello, Dirty. How you doing? How you doing? We're trying something impossible here, but it's going to work because we're going to make it work. That's what we're going to do. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some needle nose and I'm going to point one of these leads at a 90 degree, hopefully straight back down like so. So I have that lead pointing back 90 degrees going that way. And I need this to be so much better than it is. Now, I'm not saying everybody in the world is going to try and do this because it's obviously not going to be easy. But, and the other lead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap my cotton around this thing after I cut it to the right size. Then I'm going to lay this on top of that and try and put all that down into this coil head. And that's going to make this whole outside shell negative anyway, which is fine. So yeah, that's my plan, and I'm going to stick to it. Yeah. So now we're going to take a sheet of Muji here, and I'm going to definitely trim that down. I already took a bunch off of it, and now I have to cut it to this length right here, so that ought to be fun. Let's just lay this on top here and try and cut it And even the
Nope,
same
not
length.
flavorings, but I would go ahead and buy some nicotine while you can.
Yeah. This is not going to
So I
lay.
just saw a post that said that the checks are going to start hitting people's accounts by this weekend.
Yeah.
So I can look at mine and then promptly turn around and give it away, which is depressing.
Okay, that's pretty close. I mean, let me move the regular sheet out of the way. So now we're going to take this, and this is what's going to wrap around the coil here, hopefully, and end up being something similar to the regular. It's obviously not going to taste as good as mesh. I can't even see. Um,
Now their
I can,
cotton is a lot thinner, but I have the a feeling that that's going to compress a lot when you squeeze it. So
right. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we're going to go with that theory.
I know, right? Dirty always every month without fail. That motherfucker's asking for more.
All right, so now that I've gotten the cotton around this, I'm going to take this lead. I'm probably going to have to help it though. I'll bend it so it comes down like that. So this lead's going to lay up against here like that. So now I have two leads pointing in the same direction. Boy, getting
Right?
all
He
this
gets all
in.
threatening,
Oh,
Wally.
no, no, don't fall out, tool. I need this tool to
Never
stay here.
let your tool fall out.
I'm trying not to, but you know. Let me get this tight again. I can't hardly see.
Well,
I'm
how does
trying
it look flat? Did your tool fall out again?
Hey, don't worry about my tool here. Can't see. I got goggles on my head and I flip the darn things up. My keyboard, I'm probably going to hit my keyboard and I apologize if I do. Hold on. I'm having trouble getting all this lined up and pulled tight at the same
Just having
time.
trouble fitting it all in the hole.
Something like that.
You'll get there, dear.
Dadgum.
Can't you rest the tool on the desk itself? That way you don't have to try to hold it at the
Yeah,
same
but
time.
the leads and stuff, I need the leads to stay straight. The tool, oh, the tool's already in there. All right.
You need an extra set of hands.
Pretty much.
Oh, he found the hole. He's just having a hard time stuffing it in there.
That's what she said. All right, I'm getting one of the leads are going through, and the other one's like, nope, I don't want to, not today. There we go.
Hey,
Where's?
Kool-Aid's delicious.
There we go. It's in there. Holy crap! Now, remember, one of these has to be positive and one has to be negative. My problem
Mm-hmm.
is I don't have it lined up the way I want. Wait, that is this the positive one? Do y'all remember which one I pointed down? I think it
I
was
don't
this one.
remember.
Okay, so that one's going to go over and be ground, and this one's going to be positive. So we're going to put this down in here like this. If I can get this grommet to fit in here. There we go. I'm going to
Insert
lean
the
this
golden object.
golden object. If this works, I will be surprised. I mean, that was a crappy
Well, why
build.
wouldn't it? It's a coil. I mean, it's
It
probably ain't
is a
gonna work
coil.
fantastic, but it's a coil.
One of my hold on a second. This very top coil is sticking out just a little hair above where it needs to be. There we go. That's good there.
Insert the golden plug. Well, that just sounds weird, Hoback.
Wait a minute. That's the negative. Dadgummit. This is the
William
positive.
said that's basically how they rebuilt the Nautilus coils.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I did that long time ago. So
Yeah.
it's just in doing it in this thing, it's so compact. I mean, I got I don't know if y'all can see the cotton in there is pretty good.
Hmm.
There's my
Uh,
negative lead running down, but that's
well,
okay.
FYI, if anybody wants Kool-Aid that's sugar-free that tastes like it's not, they have Skittles little drink mixes at Walmart for you get 40 of them for I think $4 and something. They're delicious and they're sugar-free.
They are good. I got it. We drink so many of them little Skittle drink mixes it ain't even funny. Okay. Now, is it going to fire? Is my, deciding factor here. What
Only one way
ohms
to
is it
find
going to
out.
be? Yeah, I'm not gonna overboard on it because it may not work. So I'm just gonna put a
Right.
little juice in here and just hope that everything came out okay.
Don't blow yourself up. Hi, Peanut.
No, I don't think I'm gonna blow myself up, but whether or not it fires, I mean, that was a first attempt. Like I said, I haven't practiced it. I'm sure if I do it a couple times, I would get a lot better at it,
I
but
must have my sugar. I
sugar.
cannot have sugar.
Those things say they're sugar free, but man, do they taste sweet. They are very
They are
sweet.
very sweet. They're
As
good.
far as
They
drink
don't have
mixes
that
go,
artificial sweetener flavor to them.
those things are good. Now I'm going to show y'all that I'm actually putting this in here so y'all don't think I'm bull crapping or anything.
Demon says soak it well and just see if it gets a reading.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So it's soaked really good. Um, I'm going to pop that down in there. Everything's good. Let's clean everything off here. That's it. Let's clean out the mod. Throw this on top of here and see what happens. 0.24? Are you kidding me?
What did you expect it to be?
Well, that's what the stock coils are right around
Oh,
point. Well, they're point 0.2 to point, yeah, usually 0.21, 0.22. This is like dead on. It's 8 wraps, 26 gauge, 321 bang. Man, let's look at
well,
y'all.
you
All right.
go,
I'm
Scuba.
gonna put some juice in here since it looks like it's gonna fire just fine for now. And see how it tastes. That's gonna be the deciding factor. What if it tastes better than mesh coil? There's no way. I'm not gonna fill it all the way up, but I'm gonna put a fair amount of juice in there to give it a chance.
Just put a good bit in there.
That's what I'm doing. I'm putting a good bit in there. Got to put a good bit. All right. Hell, not too bad for our first attempt. It took me a
You
while to
look all
slide that.
studious in your button-down shirt with your goggles on, and Professor.
How could you? Wait, where'd my glasses go?
I don't know. Put your goggles back on so you can see. Did you
Oh,
hang your glass? Did you hang your
glasses are
glasses on
my
the?
glasses are on the floor. I
That's
don't
not where
know.
they belong.
I don't know how my glasses ended up on the floor, but that's where they were. No wonder I couldn't see shit. I had the goggles on without my
And you
glasses.
wonder why your glasses are always scratched and shit because they ended up on the floor.
I'll say this:
Yeah.
the airflow is a little more restrictive, just a little bit. I mean, slightly, because the other, their coil is like super smooth in the middle. This one I can
Mm-hmm.
feel a little bit of resistance. I haven't hit the fire button yet because I
Hit
want to.
the button.
If I'm gonna blow up, we got to record it.
Hit the button.
Wait, one more drink and then I'll hit the button.
Push the
Ah,
button. Push the button.
one final look at everything. All right, I'm good. Oh my god, that tastes burnt as hell. How is it showing 0.24? It literally like
Don't push the
fried
button.
that. Let me turn
Like,
that
did you know?
way down. Holy crap.
Now
Wait,
do it again. You just fried your cotton.
let me go into RBA mode. because that maybe it's not showing the right resistance. 0.29 or something like that. Why is it going so high up on the?
Our thing wants to know, did it not reread the coil?
It doesn't seem like it is, dire thing. I mean, now it's saying 0.19. Make up your mind, coil. Okay, that's too low of watts, but it tastes very burnt. It
Well, yeah,
does.
because you just fried the shit out of it, apparently.
Oh, that is horrid, guys. Ah, God,
Demon
that's
says 8
terrible.
wraps around a 4.8 millimeter of 26 gauge should come out to 1.6. Hey, Jazzy.
Yeah, so it's not reading the ohms. That's what doesn't make sense.
Can you
I
turn it
was
off and
thinking
turn it back on and see if it'll reread it?
I'll try that. It's not reading the ohms right. Why did it come up as point two? I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Now it's
but it's
showing
it's it's a spaced coil, Bronco, so there shouldn't be any hot spots.
showing point two again. I think there's something causing it to give an issue here. I'm not sure what. Let me fire it with nothing on here, and now it says check atomizer. That'll make it read it.
Yeah, Richard said it's a new juice flavor, burnt wick.
0.24. You're lying.
Oh, yeah. Dire
Oh,
Thing's got a point. It was spaced, but then you smashed it with the coil tool to tuck that side in. So maybe do you have a piece touching? So now it's giving you.
it's coming back out. That just literally about hurled right then.
Don't hurl on your desk because I'm not cleaning it up. It'll be liquor and chicken salad all over the place.
Oh, okay. Failed first attempt. That's for sure. That tasted terrible. I can't even tell y'all how bad that was. That was bad, bad. Now we got to inspect the damage.
Hi, Sue.
See if we can do it this way, and maybe I can see more what's going on here.
Hello, Dom Long.
Skinny. Well, if I grab it this way, we should be good.
He's trying to rebuild one of the smart coil PNP
So,
coils
do you think
with his
because
own
this
coil.
this is on the outside, and oh, you know what? Look at
Mm-hmm.
it, just ate right through the cotton right here. So what happened was
What
when I put the
happened was?
top on, it chewed through the cotton. So this lead was touching all of the coils, which made that
Oh,
misfire.
you got a hot spot.
That's exactly what
It's
happened.
okay once you get past the burnt part.
See, I got to figure out a way now. I thought about doing it a different way, like take the negative lead and feed it back down through the center of the coil and come out because it can't touch. So what happened right here? Let me take the cotton off. That lead that I had running down right here,
Mm-hmm.
basically when it got pushed, with by putting that screw on there, it cut through it, and all that was touching just like that. That's why the resistance was off. Yeah, there you go, hot spot.
Well, the coil
Oh
still looks good, so you can just rewrap the cotton around it.
no, I'm trying. I got to think of another way to get the other lead down. I mean, the bottom lead's
Dire
fine.
thinks it's so like 6 hot spots.
Yeah, I had lots of hot spots, darn thing, lots of them. I got to think of another way to get that other lead down. But I mean, you could run it down the center.
Jazzy said the best way is to buy a coil.
Jazzy, I'm trying to do it the cheap Goodwill way, though.
Can't you just, Scuba says run, or Wally
Yeah, run
says
it through the
Scuba there.
center. That's what I was thinking is trying to run it through the center. The problem with that, it's going to be hard to get that bent that way and pointing straight down. I mean, it's possible though.
Dolores, he said you could reuse the mesh one, but the problem is your legs are already cut, so it would be really difficult to get it reseated the same
yeah.
way it needed to be
I
to
mean,
put it back
you could
together.
still do it. I mean, technically you could. I bet you I could throw this in here now and still get the leads to line up and everything.
Tiger
Because
says, been there, done that. If all possible, I make the coils horizontal. I've redone mesh coils vertical with good success.
yeah. So I'm going to I'm going to try to make another coil and run the positive lead down through the center away from all the other coils. That way I can wrap the entire outside with cotton, maybe even go a little thicker this time, and then it can't
Yeah,
dead
Dire
short.
Thing says double the cotton, but only right under the outside lead.
That
Like,
would
yeah,
be
when
difficult.
you wrap the cotton around instead of squeezing it, build it like Vic did and wrap that shit over, but put the doubled up
I
part
will
underneath that
not build
lead.
it like Vic did. That was funny.
That was
Um,
funny. Yeah, it was.
I guess Vic,
Frankenmeiser says
I'll
you're
give him
using
credit.
post vapocalypse
He definitely didn't watch any videos or read the
techniques.
directions. He
This
just did
doesn't
it.
bode well for us mere humans. Doesn't bode well for him either, Frankenmeiser. I'm just saying. I mean, of course, the way Vic did it, it just goes to show you, though, even if you don't follow any of the instructions and just go for it, it can still be done.
There you go. That's true.
Hmm.
It is very easy to do if you have
He
that
made
little
it
kit.
look way more difficult than it is, though.
I wonder if DeMillan got hers in. I know she ordered it. She should have got one in
Mm.
by now. Um, I just hit escape. Hopefully that didn't screw nothing up. All right, let's move all this junk out of the
Where are
way
you
first.
escaping to?
Now we have to wrap another coil. I'm gonna do another 8 wraps and leave this long. I'm gonna try to do 8 wraps without putting my goggles on. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wraps. Push all this down. Tighten them up a little bit, which requires pulling these.
Where there's a will, there's usually a dead person. Typically, yes.
This
Unless you're super prepared.
is hard to hold all this and do this at the same time.
And Dolores just put the link in for all the people that don't wish to suffer through what he's doing.
Well, you gotta suffer. I mean, why not? This needs to make a good 90, not a half butt 90, which is what it's trying to do right now. Am I even? Nope, I wasn't. All right. All right, now my difficult task is going to be to get that positive to run back down through the center of this. The other problem I'm going to have is when I do that, it won't fit on the coil tool anymore
Mm.
because there's a lead running through the center. Um, Wrap it in between the two
Yeah, but you
pieces of
already.
cotton. Well, even if I put 2 pieces of cotton like that, Demon Hunter, what's going to happen is when I go to screw this down, it's going to cut all that cotton. That's well, it couldn't have cut it because this is on the outside. So I just got to worry about what's in here. Maybe some thicker cotton. Um, but yeah, I can't run it through the center because I wouldn't be able to use the post. So we can do the same way we did it, but more cotton, I'm thinking.
So Element Vape is out of stock on their rebuildable coil kit.
Yeah, I ordered mine straight from Watofo.
Mm-hmm.
It does ship from America, thank goodness, but yeah, I ordered mine straight from Watofo. That actually comes out of California, so as long as it still shows they had stock, and they had over 1,000 of them. Yeah, it would be awesome if it was hollow, Wally. um, so what I'm going to try to do is put more cotton around this thing, and then or I could double it up
Our thing
maybe.
says just add the cotton, then use the tool to insert it, then run the lead down the center afterwards.
Well, add the cotton and insert the lead afterwards. The problem is without that lead in here, trying to get that whole package down in here is going to be hard. I'm scratching my head on it. I'm going to figure something out though. I mean, I could use the cotton they give us, which we know is thick enough, right? Just for the hell of it. I know that kind of defeats the purpose, but that lead is not going to stick through that damn cotton. I'll tell you that right now. then we'll know it's just a cotton issue and not a coil issue at least. Now I just got to get this whole little package to fit in here. It's going. There we go. It's in there. Who remembers which one was positive and which one was negative? All right, we're going to say this one's a negative because I don't remember otherwise.
Dom Long says if you have the one end of the wire at the top, it would be the ground wire scuba, and the bottom one would be the positive.
Yes, right. Well, this is definitely thick enough cotton that I have in here now, but I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose if you still have to buy cotton and stuff too, though.
How the hell else are you going to do it without cotton? Oh, you mean if you're buying
Yeah, I mean, this
if
is
you're using
their
the cotton
cotton
from the
though.
kit, yeah.
See, this is running down, but it's not touching anything else. I mean, technically ground is ground, so it doesn't matter as long as it's not touching the rest of the coil, which it shouldn't be. And if I wasted one piece of cotton, I wasted a piece of cotton. I don't care. It's for science, damn it. See, that's
It's
what I
not for
don't like. Look
science,
at
it's for
this.
content.
It's that's not going to work. My
Is your
coil is
coil popping
sticking.
out the end?
Yeah, it's sticking out the top. Dadgummit. I had it in there far enough. Why did it pop out? And now I don't see my tweezers, which is what I was going to use to pop it back down in there. Somebody keeps taking all my tweezers.
I've been using the same pair I stole from you a while ago.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is now the our thing. Yes, it's science.
Okay, that's the lead that's running down the side anyway. I don't know if y'all can see that, but see that lead's running down the side. And it's technically not touching over here, but I'm going to make sure it's not touching. Because if it is, that would be bad. That would just cause me some ohm issues right there. Man, there we go. I just moved it away from the outside edge back towards the center. Um, should I even put juice on this thing? Oh, why not?
Yeah, I wouldn't vape it dry.
I know, but I was just gonna try to ohm it out, to see what happens. Good to me. There's the pod. Let me fire this to make sure it has no reading. See, it shows zilch for the ohms right now.
Round 2, fight.
0.12. Are you kidding me right now?
Dolores says if this doesn't work, buy the coils. He's still got more of those little the set to. I mean, at least you can take the cotton out and rinse that out and use it. It's blue, William. It's Heisenberg.
Yes, Heisenberg. Love the Heisenberg. Okay, it went from showing 0.14 to nothing. Now it's not even showing a resistance, which means there's a short or something. Yep, nothing. It looks like it's leaking juice, actually.
It's hard to tell considering it's all over the place.
I'm going to put a normal freaking mesh coil in here, what I'm about to do, because this is not, yeah, see, it's not even giving me a resistance reading now. Let's do it the right way. How about that? Because this, I mean, this, it can probably be done. I have no doubts about that, but damn, man, if they would have made it a little bit differently where you could actually get in there and make one, I'm just gonna have to fool with it. Show what you're talking about, Dom Long. When you have the coil on the tool, do not take the leg back down to the bottom of the coil. Ground it at the top. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Oh, you could ground it at the top because this thing screws down on top of it anyway. You technically leave your lead here and boom. Damn, that's a good idea, Dom Long. I'm sorry that I didn't see what you said there, but that's an excellent idea. That's what I should have done. Because technically, I mean, I don't know if this would screw down, but if you can get the lead just barely coming over the edge of this, when you screw this down, it would ground it. And then you would already have your positive down here, which would work just fine. So, yeah, that could work. I will mess around with that maybe sometime this weekend and see if I can get something going with it. But for now, that's a fail. That's a big fail. Wow, I can't even get this coil out of here. Look at it. I just made a big spring. There we go.
Dom Long says yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I get what he's saying now, and yeah, that makes good sense. The only thing I worry about is will I be able to screw that back down when the negative is up there? That's the only problem. Try the coil without the cover before you rip it apart. Oh, I see what you're saying. I already took it apart. I'm gonna mess with it, Dom Long. Don't worry. I will get it.
Very nice, Jazzy. Damn.
Wi-Fi 6. What? There's the cotton. Where's my coils at? There we go. Let's go with a different one. Extreme instead of the chill. There's an extreme coil. So the way this is supposed to be done is like this, and this is so much easier. It ain't even funny. Take one of these, you lay it on here like this, right in the center. As soon as I can grab my coil tool that keeps rolling off, I'm just gonna lay this on here like this. Very simple. Roll the whole thing around. Hold it tight. Slide this down through there like this right here. Make sure your cotton goes in that slit right there. That's the hardest part. Making my cotton thicker.
That sounds very good, Dirty.
What's Dirty talking about?
I'd take any flavor milkshake at this point. He's talking about Shamrock Shake.
There, it slid through. Now you take one of these leads, not both of them. Fold over to the side. The other one's going to stay in the center. Now we just take and we're going to take the other lead, move it out of the way. I'm going to throw my positive pin down in there. Boom, it's done. We just got to cut all this stuff now. Cut, cut. That's not cut good enough. You have to make sure that positive is all the way in there and not touching the ground side. That's the hard part, man. If that touches, yeah, you're gonna get a misfire. Okay, is it touching now? I don't think it is. But my ground's over here on the side. Share my Zoom link for Vic. Oh, there's Vic. I'm doing it the easy
Vic
way.
says you're doing it the easy way.
Vic, I was doing it the hard way, and the hard way wasn't working out very good.
Hey, Ernesto.
It was kind of funny. I'm like,
Yeah, we were hollering at the TV. What are you doing? You're doing it wrong. Did you even
there's
read
the
the
link,
book, Vic?
Vic. Yeah, I was like, Vic was doing it the really hard way, and I'm like, well, you're doing it the easy way. Yeah, the easy
I
way,
don't
of
know,
course.
Dave. That's why we use e-liquid recipes, because e-juiced me up sucks. I
There we
don't read
go.
I don't read no stinking manuals.
We don't need no stinking manuals.
Clearly. Just saying. We could tell. You were sending the internet into fits of rage. What are you doing?
Wait, I can't see
You
what
still
I'm
got
doing.
it done though, so
Wait, where's the zoom button? Not this. I need to see what I'm doing. Anyways, there's the coil inside there.
I don't know
Looking
what
good.
zoom button. What happened to my wire cutters?
You have to be careful with this cotton so that it's not too bulky right here, or you won't be able to get your screw bead thing back on there. So I'm gonna
Your
put some
what?
juice in your screw thing back on there. I don't know why I'm even juicing this up because technically I already had a good coil I was using. I just put in there today, but the RBA section is just as good. I mean, y'all can watch Vic's review. He says it's the same, and it is. It really tastes the same. I don't detect any differences. So there's that.
I have no mouse pad.
I got stuff all over my desk now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, screw that down on there like that right there. I try to make it line up with these juice wick holes. There we go, just like that, so that, it can get the most juice in there. And I turned that upside down. That was smart, Scuba. Got juice all over my desk now. Heisenberg, man, that's like gold. Can't spill that juice. Drop the coil back in there, and then we're going to refill this. I'm going to fill it all the way up this time. Yeah, if it's too girthy, you can't stick it in, Richard. You're going to need some kind of lube. So, all right, let's fill this up. Boom, it's full. You can watch the last video too, Vic, that I did of actually when I was actually showing this kit off. It was done. There, we're done. Which I could have did it way faster than that. Good RDA, the mongrel. The mongrel. Yeah, if y'all don't know, Vic has a new RTA coming out soon. I don't know. He's still in the prototype stage. The Wolver, not the other name that everybody else tries to call it. I'm sure people hear from Vic's chat and they know what they've been calling it. Bad people. All right, so let's see what it shows for you. Oh, it says 65 watts. That would not be good. Nope, don't like that. You know what? I'm not even getting reading anymore.
Did you break your shit?
I don't know.
Hey, Kaylee.
Once it stopped reading the ohms earlier, it just went. It just gave up.
Turn it off. Turn it back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that, but let me make sure everything's good here. My positive lead has got me a little concerned. Let me look at with the goggles. Oh, that looks good to me. Is the negative touching all the way? It has to be. Yeah, that's in there, man.
Vic says just buy some stock coils, Cuba.
No, I don't need stock coils. There we go. I think that's what it was. I had the little golden pin shoved down in there so hard it couldn't read it. And it's still not reading it. Okay, now I don't know what the hell's going on. I really don't. I'm kind of scared if I put a normal coil in there, is it going to read it? I may have screwed up my
try it.
mod.
Which one are you using?
This is the Drag Max. Let me
Please
turn it off
attempt
and back on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, bed. Okay, Vic. Have a good one.
Did you say okay, bed?
Yeah, okay, bed.
Good
My
night,
bad.
Vic.
Okay, it's not reading it at all. I'm gonna put it in the stock coil and see if it reads it because now I'm kind of worried about that. Why is it pouring out juice? What the hell? Okay, it's working again.
Okay.
Whatever I did just then, I have no idea. I don't know what I got going on with this thing, but it's not reading the coil.
Hmm.
The positives, the positives in there correctly, man. Let me pop out the golden pin and make sure that I didn't.
Got a wire loose. Did you push the wire in when you popped the golden pin in there?
No, there it is right there. Matter of fact. Oh my God. I see what's wrong.
What'd you do?
Okay. Very important, which I know to do, and somehow it didn't happen. You know the little grommet, the insulator? Somehow
Yeah.
both of my wires are in the center. So I have it folded over to ground, but it's going
Oh.
through the center. So yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Let
One
me
goes
fix
under,
that.
the other one
Let
goes
me see if
through.
I can show y'all what I'm talking about here because I want y'all to know.
Noob.
No, I just couldn't see. I'm blind. Look, that wire is going through the center, and so is that one. That's not going to work. I couldn't see
Today's
that.
episode brought to you by What Not to Do.
But now that I have my freaking goggles on, I can see, and now I know that yeah, that's not good. That's a terrible thing. I took something really easy and just screwed it up. All I gotta do is get this. I guess I should do this on camera, huh? Well, the problem is it's so far away. Now I can't see it, see? But I got to get this insulator off. Move, ground. Get out the way. Get out the way. Now I got to pick this back up. There we go. Ground is definitely on the side now.
Well, when you do it right, Arnie, it takes like a minute and 30
1
seconds.
minute. Yeah, not even that long. I screwed that up because I can't see. That's what happens when you start getting old. Can't see.
Mhm. Not the wrong hole. He stuck too many things in one hole.
Yeah, I tried to put a bunch of stuff in one hole.
He
That's
did
what
our
happened.
thing. Yeah, the jokes. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So there we go.
Good
Now,
time
now
keeping.
this coil should work. I'm going to prove
Well,
that by.
where's the entertainment value in that, Slappy? Matter of fact, he wanted to practice, and I said, no, you got to do it for the first time live. That's what the
Yeah.
people want to see.
So now I'm putting that coil back in here now that it's correct, and now it should read the ohms. There we go. 0.16ish.
That's
No,
what he
not
did, boy.
no, not 65 watts. No, no, no. I like vaping these coils around 35 watts. Let's go back to the build. I mean, main cam. Oh, that's what happens when you get far away from what you're working on. You can't see what you're doing, and
Hmm.
mm. No, that's delicious, Richard. That actually is good. Ooh, that extreme coil. That's got some good flavor to it. I like that. Even after fiddling with it for an hour.
Sue said push the grommet down a little more around the pin if it leaks.
If it leaks, yeah. Sue, that was a disaster that I just did. No, this grommet, I mean that thing is
Cloud
on
chucker.
there. It's not leaking either. It's fine. I just I couldn't see. So apparently when I stuck my two leads up and I thought that I got the grommet on the, the one on the center, which is the positive, and the other one has to be on the outside of the grommet. That's very important. They should have made that like really blown up in the instructions. Don't put, yeah, I put it in the wrong hole, Bronco. That's nobody likes that. So,
Some people do, but you gotta give them a warning first.
um, okay, and there we go. It tastes like I'm vaping at too high wattage. Much better, much better. I shouldn't have sit there and played around with the damn thing though.
Our thing says buy the rebuildables a drink.
Grommets and insulators, it's also confusing. Not really. You got that insulator
You got the little rubber
is the
thingy and
part
the
that I
golden object.
that rubber thing is the insulator. I don't know why I said grommet. That's the insulator. The metal piece in the center, that's basically your positive pin. That's it. Um, Change that. If you would have the last live show I did where I actually showed this, I put it together like boom, boom, boom. Well, Cloud Chucker, you missed some major screwing up, so you didn't miss anything good. I'll tell you that. I totally tried to make a standard coil inside of this smart coil device, and it didn't work out too well. But I'm gonna work on that, and I'll get it to work. And when I get it to work, it's one of the PMP. It's the rebuildable PMP coil, Cloud Chucker, and I was trying to put a normal wrapped coil in there and run the negative lead down and the positive, but I think Dom Long had the better idea of leaving the negative at the top and just running the positive straight through, and boom, it would have worked. A C4. I don't even have a C4 handy, Richard. I don't. Oh my goodness. Munchkin's jelly box, I think, finally shipped.
Either that or they just printed a label. I
Well,
don't know. They said they switched
at least they're trying.
they switched websites. And it says to click here to activate your account.
The
But I don't know
doohickey
if the
goes in the
website I'm
thingy. There you
on
go, full
is
moon.
the new one or the old one because when I pull it up on the website, it still says that my payment is pending and that my shipment is unfulfilled. But I got a tracking label the other day, so I don't know.
This is my new toy. Some of y'all may know what this is, even though it's in a case. But yeah, these are my AirPod Pros.
Don't worry about
I
anybody
was
in the
going to
other
use them to
box.
cast, but you can't really use the RTX sound with it, so I just the weird thing is it matches my phone. Like my phone is blue and black, and so is the case. So they Yeah. So I was like, got to get that case for it. It matches.
Hmm.
Well, it does.
He immediately gets some money and goes out and spends it.
Well,
That's all right. You're gonna buy me something when you get your stimmy, since I gotta spend mine on bills so we can buy a house.
um, when I get my steamy,
That seems fair. Hmm.
this almost tastes dry. Like it didn't get enough. I probably didn't let it soak in there enough. I forgot this is basically a new coil. I'm sitting here vaping on the damn thing. Let me put some more juice down in there. I'm gonna let it soak for a second. You vape it too quick, and I got hyped up on it and vaped it too quick, but it'll be all right. I need another drink, and I'm
Slow
out.
your roll, babe. Well, you got everything down there with you.
They do sound really good, Cloud Chucker. I will say this much now. A lot of people can't afford AirPod Pros. I don't blame you. Those DX something T headphones are supposed to sound even better than those, and they're like $20 on Amazon. They are corded headphones, but for corded headphones, they sound better than freaking AirPods. They have way stronger bass. This has good bass, don't get me wrong, but it's not like some other headphones that I got. So
And the cords are detachable, so if you fuck up your cord, you can throw them
yeah.
away and buy new cords for like, what'd you
Um.
say, $5?
Well, there's a ZX, the CZ, whatever, and then there's an X version. The X version has is the newer version. Yeah, here's the ones that I like that I'm probably gonna end up getting. They cost a couple dollars more. They're only 24 bucks. You are welcome to look them up on YouTube and see what you think. All the reviews are good. All the reviews are good of these things. KZZSTX. As you can see, those cords unplug,
As you can
and
see.
that's the braided cord. But for $24 on Prime, I like the purple ones
We
because they're
watched a
purple
lot
and
of
blue,
videos
and they're see-through.
about those headphones.
Yeah, it has two different size drivers in there. That one actually has the mic on it. Now I do know that the mic is not the best mic in the world. I wouldn't use it for phone calls really, unless you just had to take a phone call. But the sound from the music on those are supposed to be really good. Um, really punchy bass on those. They look like hearing aids. They do, Dolores. They when they go in
But
your ear,
fancy
the
ones,
the
Dolores.
cord goes around your ear. So, um, so
I
I
don't
just
really use
found
my
out.
AirPods anymore because you're here, so I don't talk on the phone.
I just found out today that I may only get paid once a month.
You are not getting paid once a month. I
That
already told you that
that's
is
what that
not
lady
going to
said.
happen.
You're not the
She has no
boss.
control over when you get paid. She ain't the boss either.
She's
That
the
is not going
accountant.
to happen. Yeah, for other shit, she doesn't do fucking payroll. So no.
Oh,
Just because she gets
she
paid
doesn't do
once
the
a month,
payroll. You would think the accountant does the
no.
payroll. All right.
I already told you, she's the accountant for all the other outside businesses.
Well,
She doesn't handle payroll.
okay,
That's
she's the
done through a
accountant. It
payroll
took her
company.
45 days to get paid, so you explain that one.
Well, that's not my fault. She set it up to get paid once a month.
Yeah,
They
that's
tried that with
crazy.
me, and I said, no, that's not going to work. I need to get paid twice a month.
Yeah. Wow. Imagine getting paid once a
And
month.
now everybody's getting paid twice a month. Yeah.
John Q, I'm with you there, especially the in-ear earbuds. The good things about the AirPod Pros, when you put them in your ear, it has a release valve. So the pressure that it builds up when you stick it in your ear releases, so it really doesn't feel like you have in-ear headphones on. It
And
also,
they got three different little sizes of earbuds, so if you got
yeah,
tiny ear holes.
and it has transparent mode, so you can hear sound around you if you want. You can put it in noise canceling mode, which blocks out almost all the sound around you, or you can put on
Which
transparent
is
mode so you
crazy.
can hear people talk around you if you want.
He had them in my ears while I was
Munchkin
cleaning off
gets
the
the
place
rest.
yesterday, right? And he switched it from the transparent mode to the blocking out the sound, and the volume did not change at all. The tone changed slightly, but barely noticeable. But I went from being able to hear him and the music to just being able to see his lips move. It was crazy.
He gets a paycheck.
He
I don't
does get a
know.
paycheck. Yeah.
Well, Munchkin gets hers direct deposit. I don't know. I fully anticipate getting a stimulus check before I ever get a check
Hmm.
from this job, which that's going to tide
Well,
me over
that is
until
one
I
of the
do.
things that I plan on doing on my couple days off is sending Jeff an email and saying, okay, we need to discuss how much you're going to pay him. We want to make sure that it's every 2 weeks, um, and every the first and the 15th, just like I get paid, and can is it going to go through payroll so it gets deposited like mine? So.
Yes. Yeah, you can talk that all over with him. Do I like the job? Dolores, honestly, right now I'm not doing my main job, so I couldn't tell you yes or no. Right now I'm doing stuff that I'm doing catch up work. That's why you saw that big old cup of staples because I'm going through a lot of
He's so
files.
proud of his cup of staples.
I got my previous cup, my new cup picture was from today. It's a little bigger. Why did I hit photos? So this is my new staple cup picture. That's all the staples I've collected, which you would think, it seems like no matter how many staples I put in there, it stays the same height. Where's one of the old staple pictures? Let's see if it's the same. That's an older staple picture. So I guess it did grow a little bit, but I've taken a lot of staples out. Holy crap. Each
Hmm.
file probably
And
has
I'm
20 staples in it, and I went through a
I'm
lot of
very
files.
happy because my office is not full of fucking boxes anymore, and the kitchen is even more organized because the boxes that were in there, it's great
Yeah,
because all of
everything
that
is
is
put up a
it's
lot better
stuff that
now.
needed to be done, but it's tedious and it's stuff that we could only get done in between closings and other stuff, and it just nobody had the time to sit down and just spend doing that. um,
That's what I did.
I
I sit
I
there
don't
and
know
did
if
that.
it's going through the same payroll company. I don't know if they would be able to stagger it like that, but that would be a good idea, but I don't know if they'll do that.
So this vape mail ban is going to be something serious.
Hmm.
even a lot of the companies online are saying, hey, get it now before you can, and seeing all kinds of ads. There's probably going to be a whole bunch of sales right before the deadline kicks in,
Oh yeah,
and
definitely, Dolores.
I don't know. I don't know I really don't know what's gonna happen. I think what'll happen is we'll find a way. There's gonna be a way around it. I don't
I
know
heard
what that
about
way
Kennedy
is,
Cloud Checker.
but
We're always going to find a way. I have no doubts that we'll all find a way. The new people that are just getting into it are not going to find a way. If they aren't just going
do
to
you
the
know the
normal
way?
vape shops, if they've gotten used to buying stuff online and they don't have a local vape shop, it's just easier for them to go back to smoking.
I
And
hope
that's very
all of y'all
disappointing.
here. I mean, most of y'all been following me for a long time. No matter what happens, mail wise, most all of y'all at least have something to vape on and a backup of some sort and some batteries. I don't think you'll have a problem buying batteries or wire,
No.
or really juice for that matter. Maybe it may be zero nicotine juice, which I think is bullcrap. They even put on what USPS that you can't even ship zero nic juice. What the
Yeah,
hell?
anything that is meant to be vaped, period,
Right.
or
Well,
any accessories to do all that's not going to be shipped.
so if they label it nasty poison cyanide juice, then you could probably have it shipped no problem. So stuff that'll really kill you, it's okay to ship that, but you can't ship freaking stuff that
Yeah.
helps save people's
Well, I mean,
lives.
all they're going to do, and there's been letters that have been written in, you know, the New York Post and shit like that, where they've got legislators that are talking about how you're going to end up just driving everybody to the black market. The whole idea, and I say idea because we know it's all complete bullshit, about keeping nicotine vaporators out of the hands of children, because that's what the whole basis is about, is keeping it out of the hands of children, which we all know is complete and utter hogwash.
Yeah.
That's not going to work, because now that these unscrupulous people selling shit on Instagram and on Facebook, don't do ID checks. I mean, hell, we learned that with the vitamin E shit in the weed cartridges. They don't care. They're not going to do any type of quality control. They're not going to do age verification. So it's just gonna it's they're going to be making shit worse. They can still do business to business as long as they comply, pay the taxes, and keep track of all of
I
the orders,
I don't know
which is
because
going to
apparently
be
DHL is not
onerous
going
for
to
some
take the stuff
businesses.
from China, so I don't know how that's going to go. If DHL doesn't
Well,
accept
the U.S. Hey
stuff
Al,
in to go over to the
USPS
post,
and
yeah,
FedEx, they're all still doing it business to business. It's just not to personal residences.
yeah,
Yeah,
it,
exactly. They're going to make it easier for kids to get it.
yeah. If stuff moves
Yeah.
to black market, it's going to be all over the place. They're going to be on the street corner selling it like crack.
I mean,
And
just like in the very beginning when they were talking about banning it, and stuff was getting seized in customs, China was still selling shit. They were just labeling it as electronic parts, things like that. You know what I mean? Um, yeah,
yeah,
timekeeper, it sucks. Yeah.
yeah, I think, I know Timekeeper has shiny-itis. I have shiny-itis. Um, hell, even Munchkin's got shiny-itis, but she's not as bad as I am. I like all the new shiny things. I'm like, ooh, I like that. I'm buying it. If I have
Well,
the
now
money,
I
I'll
want
usually
the
just buy
shiny
it.
things because they tell me I can't have the shiny things.
This is the sad part. By the time I start making money to be able to buy stuff to show you guys, I'm not gonna be able to get it. How's that fair?
Well, that gas station has all kinds of shit. So, and I
It's
think,
gonna be old
for
real
those of us
fast.
that have, yeah, but I think for those of us that are good with shops and have shops local to us, that we could probably have them order things for us. Um, I just don't know if it's going to be worthwhile to them, considering the paperwork and all the other bullshit that they have to do. I don't know.
We're lucky. I'll be doing new shows on the cartomizer. There you go, Owl.
Hmm.
I'd have to buy some cartomizer. Well, Munchkin probably has some cartomizers laying around.
I
But
have a few, yeah.
I, I'm glad that we have at least one vape shop in the area that actually carries newer stuff. He may not have the newest thing, but it's pretty new. I mean, what was that mod I got from him the last time? The drag this. I got the Drag Max from him.
Hmm.
And it's like when I bought that, the next day I found out about the Drag 3. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I just bought the
And
Max, and then they come
they
out
have
with the 3.
Yeezy devices there, and
Yeah.
yeah.
You've never seen or used a cartomizer. Wow, Demon Hunter. Yeah, cartomizers are back in the day type thing. Usually you have a little punch tool. I don't even have a punch tool anymore.
I
To
bought
punch
mine
up.
pre-punched.
Yeah, you can buy
Hi,
them
Michelle.
pre-punched, or you get a little punch tool and you punch your holes out. That's where your juice comes in. That's pretty much it. It's just a metal cylinder with cotton and a coil in there, and
Hmm.
that's it. Richard, yeah, I think we're
Yep.
good on mods. I mean, it's obviously people want newer stuff. I did see a video last night about the solid state batteries are starting to, become a thing. I don't know how long it'll be before it trickles down to vaping. They're talking
I like my
2020,
John Q.
2024, they'll have the first production car that runs on solid state batteries. If we can get over to solid state batteries, oh my goodness, man. The
A
life
vapes, they're gonna
cycles
be
of
like,
those batteries are so much longer than the lithium ion batteries.
mm,
And the power, I will have to see, but they run so much longer. They'll have a lot more milliamp hour than the lithium ion batteries.
see, I
So
wonder how the distros, the big distros like Vape Falcon and shit like that, because when you order from them and you get your order, your invoice and your order doesn't say Vape Falcon. It's some random LLC. So I wonder if they're still going to be able to ship because technically vape is not anywhere in their name. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean that's the whole thing. It's I think that the companies don't have vape in their name probably will be able to ship, but will they? Or are they going to just go, it's against the law, we're not going to do it,
Yeah.
or they're just
Well,
going to
and
say
like
screw it and ship.
Higgy's, if you have an account at Higgy's, just make sure you log in.
Yep. Make sure
Sign
you
into
log
your
in at
account at
Higgy's.
Higgy's. Yep. Yep. Because they're no longer selling tobacco products, but make sure you log in. A-Vape
There you
found
go.
an alternative shipping, and you have to sign for delivery. Sweet.
They were
Well,
talking about some
Richard,
new company called X Express or
I think
something that might be able to ship stuff for us.
I think we're seeing multiple things happen at once. The industry has been shrinking and growing at the same time. So you see a lot of these distros getting bigger. There's more juice widely available where you can get any flavor you want, but yet some of the smaller house juice companies, I guess you could say, have been going under. Um, I mean,
My
you could
batteries are
think
dead.
about how many people got into vaping because it was the new thing. They were excited about it. They wanted to quit their jobs and open their own vape shop or make their own juice. Just because you enjoy something and it's a good business venture does not make you a good business person. So I think we would have seen a lot of those places close anyway, just because if you can go to Vape Falcon and get any bottle of the high end juice you want, you're not going to go spend $20 for a 30 mil at XYZ juice company. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, one
Ah,
of the shops that I used to get um my cinnamon roll, right? She's still $20 for a fucking 30 mil.
hello, Rajit.
Why the hell would I spend $20 on a 30 mil when I can spend the same amount and get two bottles of some and I don't say high end, but I mean it. They're not all juice is created equal. You know what I mean?
Well,
When you go to a website and they got 80 flavors, some of them are gonna suck. you
that's
know,
why
just like you go
DIY
to
is
a
so
restaurant that's
important.
got a 4-page menu.
I mean, DIY is the way to go. If you know, I got plenty of nicotine stored away. I want to order
Hi,
more
Richie.
nicotine. I think nicotine is going to be the one thing
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be really hard to get or have shipped. So if you do DIY, I would stock up on nicotine more than anything. I think you still be able to order the
Yeah.
flavoring. There's no way they can stop the flavoring. But the nicotine, that's the big
Right.
kicker right there.
Well, John Q, I agree. It was nice when everybody jumped on and
Nice
there was all
Monco.
these new companies opening up and all these new juices and all these new places to try.
Ooh,
But I think at this
DIY.
point in most of our vape journeys, we know what we want to vape and we're not going to go out and spend a bunch of money on some unknown product from some random company that just opened making their own juice.
I'll
Um,
tell you, this Beard
I
32 is
know I'm
so
not
damn
going to.
good. I could drink this. This is that damn good.
Don't drink it. Don't drink that. I'll
Okay,
make you
y'all
some
know I
zero
made this
milligram
Beard
if you want to.
32, what, about
You
a
can
month
squirt it on
ago?
your ice cream.
I think it's been about a month, maybe a month and a half that I made this. And it has gotten, it's steeped obviously now. And this
I don't
thing
think
is
they're gonna do anything with
good.
flavoring, Al.
Man, I need to start vaping this some more because that is really good. Just from the finger test right there. That's freaking awesome.
This
Whoever
smells
made that
delicious.
recipe is
This
spot
can
on.
only be one. This smells so delicious. And it is delicious.
Oh, only for the home chef? Really? Ow, they can't. Yeah, a
No,
thousand
no,
milliliter.
that's not
There
what he
you go.
said. Flavoring could be next, only for business, but that's not fair to the home chef. I don't see how they could do that because there's nothing in flavorings that would
Haha,
that
Bill, how
would
you doing? There's
that would
Bill on
even
his
be
nuts and his
considered
eyebrows.
remotely not shippable to humans.
I could
And
mention
that
you,
is a
Mick,
chair.
but I.
And Mick,
That's because look, y'all both showed up at the same time. Do y'all live at the same damn house? That's impossible.
they've been talking.
I was trying to make a stock coil in the little rebuildable smart
It's
coil
Mitch. Oh,
kit, but
sorry, Mitch.
holy
Sorry.
crap. It's Mitch. It's Mitch to you, damn it, Scuba. We just got out of bed
Right?
together.
I can
There you go,
start the
Bill.
doors.
That's the way to go, huh?
Speaking of bed, do you know we went to bed at 9:30 last night
Oh my God. That's against the scuba
on
code to go to
accident?
sleep at
And then we
9:30.
realized it was 9:30 and was like, "Fuck it, all right."
I was
I
like,
was just
holy
cold and
crap.
wanted to get under the blankets, and he starts cutting shit off and turning the
I,
rain on. I said, "Why are we going to bed at 9:30?" I don't know.
well, I don't know. I was like, I'm sleepy for no reason, but we both just knocked out, and I woke up feeling really refreshed, more than I
I
have in
was
a
a little
long time.
stiff.
You was stiff.
Apparently, I slept like a rock, didn't move. Yeah, my back hurt, but
If y'all haven't seen,
I was tired.
Mick has been posting some videos on some DIY
He
shoes.
he goes by Mitch now, FYI.
He goes by Mitch.
Mitch.
See, now y'all gonna
He
screw
just
with me,
corrected
but
me.
I'm gonna start calling him Mitch, and he just got to deal with it.
I think that's the best time to go is 4 p.m. before the crowds get there. Make sure you bring a sweater because it's chilly in there. I've been old for a while. My dad informed me and my sister that we were old ladies because we went out to eat and made him go at 4 o'clock. And then we had to stop at the house to grab our sweaters because it was chilly in the restaurant and we can't eat when we're cold. So,
Full moon, that is true, but last night we definitely went right to sleep. Um, have you opened all this season
oh yeah, we
scoreboard?
finished that a couple of weeks ago, Tetley.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, hell
been
no. We
done.
got up at 7.
I've already seen the
7.
new
You got up at
scoreboard,
7. I
Tetley,
got up at 7:30.
which they put a gold toilet in there. I don't know why they put a gold toilet on the new scoreboard, but there you go, gold toilet. The
I'll
good
take
thing
it.
that they're making is a beehive, so you can produce your own honey at your camp, which is pretty cool. That's one of the first rewards
I
you can
don't
get.
want
I
my
think it's like level
honey. I
3.
want beeswax so I can scrap that shit and turn it into acid.
I know, right? If it does beeswax, oh my God, we'll have acid like crazy. If it does honey,
Hmm.
it's like eh. But if it does the beeswax,
I don't
like you
need
get
honey,
from
man.
the
I
Osnot,
thought you called him scurvy. Hi,
wow.
Bill. How you doing?
Um, it's on the 27th, Tetley. I don't remember if it's
They're
this
virtual
month or
bees for
next
sure.
month, but it's on the 27th of either March or April. I don't remember which month. The PTS already has the new loadouts where you can run more than one loadout. You also can run more than one camp, which I think is awesome because my camps are in one location. Once they do it where we can have more than one camp,
It's on a game of
then I'll
yours.
build
Yeah.
another camp. Yeah, it's Fallout 76 is what we're talking about. I apologize. Tetley brought it up and
So you
we're
know
just gonna
what?
take off with it.
If you get stimulated this weekend, we could have our cheat day on one of our days off because we're off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Where do we want to go on the cheat?
I know you don't want to go to Texas to Brazil. for a cheat day because technically that's
No,
mostly
because that's
all
going
we're
to
gonna
be
eat is
mostly
meat.
meat anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So we need to go to somewhere that serves nothing but like desserts. I know you was like, well, you don't have a place
Breads.
that that's Munchkin brought up a good
You
point.
need bread.
Why is there
Bread and gravy.
there's no restaurants that sells just desserts? Like you go in there and all they have is cakes and cupcakes and cheesecake and just stuff to make you fat. Where's that
Pie.
restaurant at?
Yeah.
Pie, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could go in to get a cup of coffee or tea and a piece of cherry pie or lemon meringue pie or
I
cheesecake or
I
yeah,
think
just
that market
a dessert
is
place.
is
Nothing but
just
desserts.
hard to I think that market's just hard to keep up with because there's so much go to the pancake house.
The Pancake House in Williamsburg. Where is there a Pancake House in Williamsburg? I'm looking it up right now.
There's a pancake house in Gatlinburg. If it's similar to the one in Gatlinburg, yeah, we need to go there because they have some of the best breakfast I've ever had. That's some
The
awesome
Colonial
breakfast.
Pancake House. All right, you know where I want to go. I know you've seen the signs on the way to Georgia and back, right? There's a place called Biscuitville.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa.
need
Michelle
to
said
go
cheesecake is
to
keto.
Biscuitville.
What? Well, how is cheesecake
Only
keto?
well, only without the crust, and that's pointless.
Yeah, well, no, I could eat it without the crust.
Dolores, I can make cinnamon rolls that taste just like Cinnabon. So
Nick's
Nick's
Pewter
Pewter
Plate
Plate Pancake
Pancake
House.
House. Oh, that's not the same one as Gatlinburg then, but yeah, Gatlinburg, man, when I went to eat breakfast up there, which I literally went to in my pajamas, that was some of the best breakfast I've ever had. The line literally
You're
goes
wearing
out the
clothes.
door, down the sidewalk. That's how much people want to get in there. So I don't know if it's like, it's probably, I know it's not like that right now because of COVID stuff, but it's usually packed and you can't, they got so many signs, if you park your car here, you'll be towed if you're not a guest of this hotel because there's nowhere to park down there unless you pay for parking and the two or three spots they have for you to park besides the aquarium, which, that aquarium's small compared to the one in Georgia, but
So now it's called the Ivy House.
oh yeah, he said it was back
But
in
they're they
81.
still
Damn, Bill.
yeah.
Why are you bringing up old
It's
shit?
called the Ivy House. The Ivy House restaurant, but it's still the same.
Oh, it's still the same.
They've got astronomical pancakes. Yeah, they still got the same menu. It's a little Greek place. Um,
Hmm. If it's
John
okay,
Q.
this
Yeah,
is
I'm
my
right there
question.
with you. Mhm.
Well, I would say is the food good there, but since it changed ownership, it may not be good food like it was then. Cloud Chucker, I haven't heard from Speed in so long. I almost forgot his name. I don't know where Speed is. I hope he makes it to a show soon, but
He's working, I'm sure.
yeah, Speed's working. At least, luckily, me working with Munchkin, we both get off at the
That's
same
what I just
time,
pulled up, Dolores.
and I can make my show. It's a lot sooner. It's like boom, I get off
Mhm.
work, I get home, and it's like almost time for the show. So, but it's manageable.
Hmm.
Michelle, yeah, like zucchini bread or something. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, keto. The bread you make with keto is not as good, although those Carb Smart biscuits are just like the real thing. Those are really good. The problem is that freaking flour they get is so expensive. It's
It
ridiculously
is
expensive.
the carb quick.
Yeah.
I want a bagel right now. Oh
Yeah,
my
Scuba has a
goodness,
job now, Unicron.
bagel.
A
He's very
bagel.
well behaved too, even though he does hog up my desk and
Munchkin
starts spreading out little by little.
Munchkin acts
Brings up
up
my desk.
way more than I do at work. I'll tell you all that right now.
What do
I'm
you mean
like
I act up?
I'm busy doing my work and Munchkin will come over and mess with me. I'm just saying.
I do. I bite him.
There you go. See? She'll come and bite me or something. I'm like, I'm trying to work here. So,
It's usuly on my
trying
way
to be a
back and forth from the
professional.
coffee machine or something. I don't bite you in front of people.
Well, there's only one other person in there, so
Yeah.
She doesn't bite me while her boss is there, though. That's good.
No.
I
Even though
think
I
it's
did embarrass
funny.
both of y'all the other day.
Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all. Her boss's name is Jeff, right? Attorney. So I told Munchkin the other day, I was like, you realize I'd already been working there for like a week. And I was like, you realize he has not said a word to me this entire time. She's like, yes, he has. I was like, no. He's come in and said, good morning, but he was like talking to everybody, I guess, but never looked at me in my eyes, right? And then he would come in and peek his head in where Munchkin and I were, and he would say something, but he'd be looking at her. So I told her, I was like, he's never said anything to me. So I'm sitting there working, and then Munchkin leaves and goes back there and talks to Jeff. I don't know what she's talking about. He comes back in and sits down, and not even a minute later, Jeff comes in. So
It was
how's
about
the
10 minutes.
so
It was
how's the
about 10
scanning
minutes later.
coming? Then he talked to me. After he finished talking to me, he left. I was like, that was you. I know that was you. She just laughed. She knew I busted her. I was like, yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
stupid. What do you think? I'm stupid? I was like, you went and told his ass that he had
I did.
not spoke
I
to
went in
me.
there and I'm like, look, you're starting to give him a complex. He said, about what? I said, because you haven't talked to him. And he said, yes, I have. I've said good morning. I said, you said good morning to everyone in general. And well, I asked a question. I asked how everything was going. I said, yeah, but you were talking to me. And he's like, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't. And he went to get up, and I'm like, sit back down. Don't you get up right now. Can't make it
The,
look obvious.
that worked out
I
so
said,
well for
but
you.
you know, and he's like, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry. And he felt horrible, which as he should. So he did. He waited about 10 minutes and tried to walk by all casual. So how's it go? That was so fucking obvious.
It was
But
like,
he's trying.
you're
He's
busted.
done better the last couple of days he's come by though.
He did, yeah, he
Yeah.
did talk to me yesterday for sure, out of the blue,
He tried to give
unprovoked.
you all my cookies.
Yeah, he tried to give me
Mhm.
here all your Girl Scout cookies that we can't. Oh, you have cookies in the drawer.
I didn't make him. I just brought it to his attention that he was not speaking directly to him. He was like talking around him. And it's like he is not an extension of me. He is his own person. I am not us. You have to talk to him too. So yeah, okay, yeah, I made him talk to him.
There you go.
You have to remember though, my boss is younger than me, so
Oh my
he's
goodness.
not like some old fuddy-duddy attorney or anything.
He's a attorney that even the judge would have trouble understanding. He talks so fast. His brain is going faster
He
than
does
his
talk
mouth, or
very
his
fast.
mouth is going faster than his brain is. I can't understand half of what he's saying
Good
sometimes
night,
because
Bronco.
he says it so freaking fast. Okay, Bronco.
Well,
He
that's
says it
if he's
so
speaking in
fast.
complete sentences.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. He will squirrel in a minute. He'll squirrel. He'll
Hmm.
say something and he'll be like, "Oh, but yeah," it just goes off in a whole nother
Yeah,
direction.
yeah.
It's like, okay.
Hmm. My boss is actually cool though, Unicron. I mean, this is the same guy that used to. I told him one time when it got really busy, I was like, "It's your choice, overtime or liquor, right?" So every Friday during Scuba's show, he would bring me a bottle of liquor to my house, and I'd open the door, and he's like, "This is really weird. Here you go." you know, every Friday. So who else has their boss delivering liquor to them every Friday?
Talk to my
And the Girl
boyfriend, damn it.
Scout cookies, he bought us all Girl Scout cookies. He bought us all 2 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. So Jeff is cool. Um, I mean, unless you're
Unicron,
dumb and
put
don't do your
yourself in my
job, and
position.
you think he's the devil in a suit. But
How do you go to work somewhere and never talk to the boss? You're there for an entire week, maybe more, without
because
the
he
boss ever
thinks
saying a
that
word
I'm
to
your
you.
boss. Yeah,
So,
he's like, you just tell him what to do. It's your thing. So yeah, you kind of work for me.
damn.
Yeah.
But I mean, once you get going on the releases, which we're gonna take a trip to the courthouse so I can show you how that works, and you'll get to meet Chip.
It's
Chip
always
is awesome.
fun.
You'll love him. He'll help you with everything that you need.
Fun going to
Um,
courthouses. Freaking metal detectors and oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
it's you put all your shit in the basket. You walk through the metal detector with your arms like up like this. When they walk over, you spin around, and then they're like, "Do you know where you're going?" "Yeah, I'm going that way." And they're like, "Okay, have a nice day." They're if you're not there for court and you're going to the
Oh,
record room, they're fine.
full moon. I worked third shift once for a while, and I don't know what your third shift was. Ours was like
We are
11 at
Munchkin. Scuba
night
has been
to
subordered.
7 a.m. or
Scuba,
something like
scuba.
that. Maybe it was later. I don't remember. I think
Fuck
it was
that.
11 to 7 in the morning. So it was a really late shift. So it's weird because you go to work at night and you get off at night. It's dark when you go to work and it's dark when you leave, right? And then you sleep during the day. So by the time you wake up, you may have an hour or two of daylight before you go back to work. It's a really screwed up system. So one night I got off work, or I should say one morning I got off work. It was dark and I was dead tired. So I guess I was swerving. A cop pulled me over. "Are you drunk?" I was like, "No, dude. I just got off work. I'm tired." So he gave me the whole sobriety test, and he's like, "Damn, I guess you really are tired." I was like, "Dude, I've been working. I had to work a double shift, I think, that time." And I was like, "I'm freaking beat." So he's like, "Maybe you should just pull over and get." They don't do that anymore. He told me to pull off the side of the expressway and go to sleep or something. I'm like, "Really, dude? That's
Hmm.
dangerous as hell." As much as people swerve off the road now and can run into you, yeah, that they wouldn't
Right.
tell you that now. Before, I mean, it might not
Maybe
have
he
been so
meant take
bad,
the
but
next exit, get off the expressway, and take a nap.
maybe I was just too tired to realize it. But yeah,
Yeah.
in Atlanta now, I would never feel safe off the side of the expressway. That's freaking crazy,
Mm-mm.
crazy.
No, a state trooper got hit this morning. Was pulled over for something and got
Demon
rear-ended.
Hunter, Demon
Um,
Hunter says you're my boss. Well,
hmm
take a pic for you. Take a pic of what, Shopkey? What do you want to pick up, Shopkey? I'm gonna hook you up.
Oh, he wants you to take a picture of Jeff's ass.
I imagine if I got busted taking a picture of Jeff's ass. I couldn't even begin to go, this is for somebody I know. Honestly, I was not looking at your butt.
See, now,
Honestly.
I told him that you used to try to get him to come in the house and drop something so you could see his butt, and he got all like 8 shades of red and was like, "I don't want to hear it
You
anymore," and
can't
ran
even
out of the
catch
room.
you can't even
Um,
catch Jeff bending over. He don't bend over. The thing I find fascinating about her boss is on the phone like 24/7. Doesn't use
I mean,
Bluetooth
he doesn't.
anything.
He bends over. You got to be careful because I look. I was sitting at my desk one morning, right? This was at the old office, and I turned around, and he's got his pants unbuttoned, tucking in his shirt because he was like literally getting dressed right beside my desk, and I'm like, dude, go somewhere else and
I
do that.
okay,
Somebody needs to walk around the corner right now. That
I
would
have
look
not seen
really
that.
bad.
Thank goodness. I
Yeah.
have not seen
Well,
that,
he
but
came in wearing his dress pants and a t-shirt. Didn't have his actual button-down shirt and tie on. So he's getting dressed right beside my desk, and I'm like, "Look, you need to just go elsewhere when you do that." So now he just leaves hangers littered everywhere.
I did bring my Darth Vader humidifier to work because her office literally is so dry. It was making me all stuffed up, and she's got a little
11%
thermometer.
relative humidity.
Yeah, so it was 11% humidity in her office, which is dry as a mofo. 11%. So today I think we got up to 38 to 40% humidity
Mm-hmm.
after running the humidifier multiple days in a row. So now it's a
Yeah,
lot better
even
in
Val
there.
said
It was
she's gonna
bad.
borrow Darth Vader to put him up near her desk when
Hey,
we're gone.
more power to her. Borrow Darth all you want. I like using it in our bedroom, but I haven't used it in a while up there because it's not as humid in our bedroom. Your office is like the driest place ever. I can't, when you go to flip pages, you can't even do it because your hands are so dry. It's like ridiculously dry
Well, it
in that
doesn't help that
office.
soap that I bought for the bathroom is like just straight alcohol, so it sucks the moisture right out of your hands.
Don't you dare take a pic of man's ass. Hey, I'm just trying to help Shopkey out, you know.
I like embarrassing Jeff because all the old ladies at the real estate office down the road used to they is Jeff coming to do our closing? We love it when Jeff comes to do our closing. He's so cute. So I'm like, Jeff, you got
I
the
hope Jeff
the
never
ladies
finds out
want you to
my
go do the
about my
closing over
channel
there.
and watches this video because that would be terrible.
Why not? I tell him all the time just to make him turn red, get embarrassed, and leave.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
great.
Scuba fills a
Just
humidifier with Nilla nuts.
I
That would
told
be
him
awesome.
about Peanut. That Peanut thought his butt was cute, and yeah, I like to embarrass him. It's fun.
Michelle, Nilla nuts, it may not be everybody's cup of tea. That's definitely Bill Hubbard's recipe. Give him full credit for that. But a lot of people have a hard time finding an all-day vape. It could take you a couple months. It could take you years and years to find an all-day vape
Hmm.
that you can truly enjoy. The best thing about that is finding an all-day vape that you can make yourself. That's what that's the best thing. If you can find a DIY juice, it can be on e-liquid recipes or from somebody you heard, and you can make a juice that you love vaping and don't get tired of, and you can vape over and over again. That's when you find the golden ticket because you're going to save a hell of a lot of money because you can go, well, I don't have any store-bought juice. I'm just going to vape my DIY, and that's what Nilla Nuts is for me. I vape the bejesus out of that stuff. We make 500
Well, you
mils
know
at
what's
a
good about
time,
Nilla
and
Nuts?
boom.
You know how like you get vapor's tongue after a while, or you
Yeah,
just what is it? It's uh olfactory fatigue, so you can't really taste the intricate flavors. With Nilla Nuts, even when that goes away, the worst that happens is you don't really taste the Nilla Nuts that much anymore.
yeah.
You can still taste it. It's still
Oh yeah, the Nilla Nuts coffee, Richard, is absolutely delicious that Higgy's makes. I still have a pumpkin spice we haven't drank yet. Still got a Higgy Six pumpkin spice right here. I saw that Jen did a video for David's 49th birthday, which David said he had something to tell me about the Evdillo mod, which I haven't. Oh, I was gonna say I haven't seen it in a while, but it's right here. Um, and it's still got batteries in there. You know what? Look, I just dropped that right on a hard table.
I heard that bang. What'd you drop?
Screen still works. That wouldn't have happened with that one he bought before. I just dropped the shit out of this and it still works fine.
Well, stop dropping shit,
I'm
man.
just saying the
Damn.
one he had, that Boo Poo X217 or whatever.
Hmm.
I barely dropped that one and the screen went out on it. It went completely out. Bought another one and I've barely used it because I don't want the screen to go bad. But yeah, the Evdillo, one of the smallest compact dual 21700 mods you can get, that is absolutely a treat to use. I love the Evdillo, or Evil Dildo, whatever you want to call it. But it's a great mod, really is. And the one Munchkin is vaping right now, I have almost the same thing. It just don't have the pretty
It's but
colors on the
pretty.
side.
It's
Yeah,
so beautiful.
yeah. This is the
I like it.
paranormal. Munchkin has the whatchamacallit?
Centaurus.
Centaurus. Yeah, they're the same damn mod. They both have the DNA 250C chip in there with the color screen. Same mod. It's just different outside coloring. That's it. I was like, because she was like, I'm gonna buy that, and I'm like, okay, acting like whether I needed one. I'm like, no, because I already have one. It's just they just changed the name and the plate. They literally used the same freaking. It's almost the exact same frame. It's a little different because this one has the that little bone type thing going around the top, but that's about it. There's no big differences between the two. The same chip, same mod. So Why spend money? I like innovative devices that do something completely different than what the previous mod did. That T class that they had on sale that I think Michelle ordered, which probably won't come for another month. Who the hell knows? But the T class for the price they had that for, that was a great deal. Any Yee Hee mod that you can get for dirt cheap like that, you should get it because every single Yee Hee device I got, even the oldest one, still works. Every one of them. That's a testament to the chips they put in here. They just freaking work. I have DNA mods that don't work anymore. And the other one, okay, nice, Michelle. I really think that you're going to enjoy everything you get. Hmm. Sometimes it's just good to vape off a mech mod, you know. Abalone, 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 abalone. How do you say it? Do you say abalone or abalone?
Abalone.
See, I was saying abalone, and then I heard somebody else say abalone, so now it's kind of like,
We
eh.
need to get a cat flap so a badger can come in our house.
No, no, a badger.
Yes, yes.
I, why the hell would you want a badger as a pet? Um,
Because these people had a badger come in their house, and he comes in their house every night through their cat flap. She said the most startling thing was she
oh,
felt something next to her and opened her eyes, and the badger had climbed into her bed.
full moon.
I want a wild badger to make itself at home here.
Full moon. I have some of the. I have similar issues like you do. I actually have pictures on my phone. My I've had some
I've never
weird.
seen abalone on a guitar, but I've seen Mother of Pearl.
I have some weird allergies to who the hell knows what, but it makes one of my lips swell up. It could be my top lip, my bottom lip. No, that's where I broke my nose. But I'm gonna see if these pictures are on
Yeah,
here. I think they
when
are.
your lips swell up, bless your heart. That's
There we go. So full moon, this is for you. You said your whole face swole up, right? There's my bottom lip. When it decided to flare up. Look, I am Bubba in full effect right there. That's when my bottom lip is
Well,
so numb I
you've
can't
got
even
other
feel
ones
it.
where both lips went. Yeah,
I don't know where the both
for
lips
no
were.
apparent
See,
reason. It
there's
goes
another
away and
picture
then
with
they
me
just
with
come
just a
back.
big old fat bottom lip. No matter what I did, I had big old. Oh my god. Yeah. Wouldn't that have been funny if I had to do a show with a bottom lip like that?
Yeah, luckily they went down by then, but yeah.
Yeah. It just happens. I'll get I can tell when it's gonna happen because
I
I'll get
swear
a
I didn't punch him.
I get like a tingling right there in the gum part, right in front of my teeth, and I'm like, oh, it's about to happen. Then next thing you know, whew, my whole lip swells up and it's numb, and it's I could play some
See,
tunes.
I only had that happen once, and that was when I was eating hot fries. I like just downed like an entire bag of hot fries, and I felt like my neck felt hot right through here, right? But it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't anything. It didn't bother me. And then Dave walked in the room and was like, "What the fuck is happening to your face?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I went and looked in the mirror, and everything through here was so swollen. It's like my face and my neck were just one solid thing. But I didn't feel anything. I wasn't having any problems breathing. And then after about an hour or two, it just went away, and I don't know what caused
I
it.
was gonna vape this,
It
but it
was
doesn't.
bizarre.
It just doesn't do anything because there's nothing on top. I'm definitely gonna this week. What I'm gonna try to do, well, maybe even this weekend, if we're not doing anything. I know Munchkin's got all
I
kinds
think
of
all the
plans for me.
doctors would disagree with that, but yeah.
I can't vape that because I don't have any batteries.
What do you mean
I'm
all kinds
restricted.
of plans? No, I'm gonna get
Okay,
mom to take the truck so we can go get the freezer.
okay.
And then
So
Wednesday.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Demon Hunter, because I don't know if y'all can tell, but I need if I can stop hiccuping. Good Lord, I need a haircut pretty bad, and
Yeah, it's a little bit long.
I'm waiting until my favorite hairdresser gets back in there because I tried to let 3 other women cut my hair and they all sucked. So I want to go back to the original one that cut it the first time, and she never is freaking there. So I think she's there Monday and Tuesday. That's it. So I'm gonna have to go one of them days, and I'm gonna get my hair cut, and it's gonna be fabulous. Cause it's way too long now. This is like beyond spike. It's just like whatever. That's what my hair is right now.
We need a house
Normally,
badger.
normally I have on a t-shirt and stuff when I do my show. So this is probably the only time I've worn a button-down shirt during the show. So you're welcome, guys. I'm doing a professional show tonight where I screwed up and made coils that didn't work. But I'm gonna figure that out.
I don't know what it was. It was evenly swollen on both sides, John Q. So I have no idea. I think it was an allergic reaction to something.
I'm gonna try the Dom Long idea. It'll be the Dom Long coil. Um, and leave the negative at the top. And I'm just going to barely curve it over the edge. That way I can still hopefully screw down the top on there. If I can get that, that'll put the positive and negative completely separate from each other and it'll still fire. Then it'll be just down to getting the right amount of cotton in there and it'll work. So it's, yeah, the Dom Long coil. There you go. Dom Long coil. Why not?
I have faith in you. You can do it.
I, I believe it can be done. It's just like I said, tonight was just a practice run because I literally have not attempted it at all. But knowing what we know now, I think I can get it. It's just going to take me a little bit of practice. And once I get it right, I'll come back on by next Friday. I'll have it down, guys. I also have Tuesday Xbox wireless headset that just came out. Well, it's coming out on the 16th of March. So I'll be one of the first people getting that. Uh, and we'll see how good it is. I know that the sound is going to be good. My question is the mic going to be good? Because not only does it work with Xbox and Windows, it also works with PC, which that's kind of irrelevant. But yeah, it works on the PC or your Xbox. And it also works on your phone, so you can take phone calls with it, which is weird, but yeah. I'm gonna have to do a ring around the top. Dom Long, what I'm
Well, these
thinking
work on your
is,
phone if you got them for Bluetooth.
yeah, the ones you have, not the H600s won't. The 800s will, because they're
Mm,
Bluetooth. Yeah. But do they do both at the same time? That's the thing.
I
The Xbox wireless
I don't know.
headset will do both. I could be like casting live and showing y'all a game and playing with other people and take a phone call, which mutes the other stuff but lets me take the phone call, then go back to my game chat. It's freaking awesome, man. I can't wait to get them. Dolby Atmos, DTX sound, all that good stuff. Auto mute mic. What? Auto mute? Yes, auto mute. It's going to be good. I hope it's really good headset. Full Moon. Somebody else that loves Heinz 57. I love Heinz. Man, I could put Heinz 57 on almost any kind of meat. I don't give a
I don't
damn.
like Heinz 57. I like A1.
See, I used to be a A1 guy, but after
Heinz 57's too sweet.
A1 doesn't work
I
on
don't like
like
sweetness.
pork chops and stuff. You can put A1's not good with pork chops. It's good with steak. I'll give
I
you
don't
that.
put sauce on pork chops.
But it with 57, you can throw a pork chop in there and it's delicious, man. But the pork
But I
chops I
don't need to
make, you
put
got to
sauce
admit, the pork
on
chops I
pork
make are
chop.
freaking good. They're freaking good. So
They are, but I don't need sauce on them. You put A1
okay,
on a burger.
that's a
Yummy.
no because she said they are, but they're freaking really good. My pork chops are
Well,
good.
yeah, but I don't need to put sauce on them because they're good. So I don't need. Well, I mean, I don't put sauce on stuff to cover the flavor, but they're
Whoa,
good
whoa,
enough
whoa,
to where I
whoa!
don't need to put sauce on them at all. They're nice and
Cheeseburger in
juicy, and
paradise?
I like them that way.
Is that what Full Moon's talking about? I've never seen Cheeseburger in Paradise, Peach, so I didn't
Well,
know.
it's a song. It's the song by Jimmy Buffett, babe, not a show.
He sings a song called Cheeseburger in Paradise?
He does, yes. You've never heard Cheeseburger in Paradise?
I guess not. I guess no. Margaritaville, yeah, sure, no problem. I don't think I've heard Cheeseburger in Paradise. Wow.
Well, I'll have to play it for you later.
I actually
How have you
hate
never heard that
57.
song?
Well, damn, Full Moon. Yeah, I don't remember. You know what? If you played it,
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
goodness.
oh, I do know that. I didn't know that somebody was gonna wireless headset comes with a paramotor. You're removing my Southern card.
Peach is taking your Southern card.
Good night, Cloud Chucker. We're
Good
away.
night,
We
Cloud
got
Chucker.
4 minutes anyway. What? You can't stay up 4 minutes, Cloud Chucker? Come on now. I'm not gonna do a 5 hour show tonight. I'm surprised I got this far actually. I want new stuff to show you guys, but yeah, there's a money issue blocker right now, and the mail thing. If I do get anything else, let's say we get the stimulus, I'll try to order some stuff really fast so that it beats the rush. Then I'll have a few things, and after that, I don't know what's going to happen after that, but yeah.
Dolores put a link in there so you can listen to Cheeseburger in Paradise after the show.
Oh, thanks for
Cloud
the
Chucker's gonna stay for the 4 minutes.
hell yeah, stay for 4 minutes, Cloud Chucker. There could be something
Well, it's
very
only 3
important
now, Cloud Chucker.
that I can't remember that
I
I
mean,
need
there's
to
not,
say.
but
Cheeseburger in Paradise. I had to have heard that I just can't think of it. It's not like on my playlist or anything, I'll tell you that.
I
I've
don't
already
have
went
anything
through
of the
one and
song
a
on my
half
playlist.
bottles of Heisenberg. I like this too much. And the juice that I made that
Yeah,
was
I don't know
supposed to
why
be
it's not that
Heisenberg
great.
doesn't taste like Heisenberg. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't taste like Heisenberg. It's not even close. Not even close.
Wally said use that box to ship something.
Speaking of which, I'm getting money, obviously, if we get our stimulus stuff. So I gotta take care of all the stuff that I've owed out for a
Yes.
year and something now.
It's
I
been
gotta
longer
get
than that, but
I
yeah.
gotta get I gotta get Breeze's stuff out, Chunk
It's
stuff out, all the coily tools I owe out. All that's gonna get shipped once I
the
get money.
coily tools were due out before you even moved here, and that will be
Well,
2 years ago in May.
I was going through some shit at that point, all right? I was going through some shit. So now, once I get some money together, even if I have to walk to the post office, which isn't really that far of a walk, I'll go and ship this stuff.
We don't have any extras, but maybe we can order some bumper stickers.
Yeah,
Does
we
anybody
don't.
else want bumper
I
stickers? We
the
only have 8
bumper
of them.
stickers are still saved in my profile, so I could order more bumper stickers. I could. I may do that.
Yeah, we can order some.
I'll take your stuff, right? Hey, I gotta die sometime. I think Munchkin will take it all, and then it'll be up to Munchkin to decide what she wants to do with my stuff. There you go. Y'all have to bug Munchkin about that. She will have more vape
Oh,
gear than
yeah.
she knows what to do with. But she'll be like, but it was Scuba's. So I don't know. That's not gonna work out well for you guys. I probably would be the same way.
You're not
So
going anywhere for a very long time,
I
so it doesn't matter.
I know I don't think I'm gonna die or anything, but you never know. I try to live
Yeah.
my life like you never know when your last day is gonna be because you don't, and it stuff that you want to get done, or the main thing I worry about is like, say you're living and you have a bunch of money
You
stored
gotta wait
away
till I die for that, Richard. Hmm.
that nobody knows about. You have to clue somebody in, even if it's in code that they have to break to figure out where to go get that so that it's not gone to waste.
Babe,
What?
that's what wills are for. I'm just
No,
saying.
no. Make them work for it. I'll take a paramotor. Dadgummit, John Q. I really wish I could take my stimulus check and put that. If I took my entire stimulus check and put that away for paramotor training,
He's not running with the devil, Slappy.
I would only be like 400 short of getting paramotor training because it's like
Damn it, now you're
1800.
gonna have that song stuck in my head. That's better than Cheeseburger in Paradise, though. So,
What song?
running with the devil, Slappy's
Oh,
comment. There's a reason I always won Peach's show. I'm good with song lyrics.
yeah.
Well, until what's her face came on there.
From my YouTube fame? Oh, Lord, Dom Long. Now you're trying to give me the big head. I don't have any YouTube fame.
No, I'm pretty sure I got dibs on scuba stuff. I'm just saying.
Munchkin has my signature on like 8 million folders, so she can pass that. All of them say scanned on there. So
Yeah.
there's
Gonna
my
have to go back
signature.
and make sure you put your initials on them. I can sell everybody a folder.
Yeah, I got so many ideas for what I want to do for Breeze. Did that sound like Febreze? I said for Breeze, not
Yeah,
Febreze.
Febreze.
Febreze? For Breeze. But one of them requires that I order something before I do it. So actually, I would have to order two things. Damn, I would order two things to make one thing. That sucks, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have to send it in multiple things. Maybe I will. Because if I try to get it all together, it ain't gonna happen. So I'm just gonna do it now. Yes, you do
Febreze.
have a. Yes, Richard had a signed artery mod from me.
Yeah, and that was the pink one. That was supposed to be mine.
Yeah, that pink one was like.
Figured no one's gonna want a pink nugget. Fucking here comes Richard. I want it, you bastard.
Hey, you know what? That was the only one. I don't even know if they ever even came out with that pink mod. That mod is like a unicorn. It is like a collector's item for sure now. Not because my signature, but because they didn't never come out with the pink. If they did, I don't remember if they did or not, but that pink one is very few. Very few.
Mm-hmm.
The
You want
ancient
an
used scuba
ancient used
t-shirt.
scuba t-shirt? Shit, I got tons of them, Bree. Which one you want?
I do have some.
No, we're not trading a nugget for a Pacifica. You lost your damn mind. Yeah, we got plenty. Scuba has plenty of t-shirts.
Is this one dead too? Are you kidding me? Okay, I just went through 6 batteries because they're all dead now.
It's because they're all in my purse.
Wait, I got backup mods. Fortunately, hold on. Yes, I will use. The paranormal has good batteries in it. Holy crap! Oh, we're past time. Damn it! All right. Put my code in.
I don't know why I'm
This
so
one's almost
sleepy
dead
today,
too.
considering we got like 11 hours of sleep last night.
A blue one, of course. Ooh, a blue T-shirt would be. I only have one that I know that's
I don't
blue.
know that he's got too many blue T-shirts.
That
Does it have to be vaping related?
The law one. It's the law.
Yeah.
I have 2 of those shirts. It's a vaping T-shirt, and it's got Ohm's Law on the front in a triangle.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing 2 of them though.
I have 2 of them. I know I do. That would work. I could sign that. That company went out of business, actually. So that shirt is also a
I'm
collector's
currently
item.
looking into our closet at the giant mound of T-shirts. I don't recall there being two. I'll have to look.
Damn, this vape's better on this mod. Holy crap, I should have been using the paranormal. I'm sure there's batteries upstairs, though.
I
There is
can't
no
wait to
set
get
time.
my glass for my fatality so you can rebuild it and not fucking break it this time. It's gonna be great.
I will rebuild it and hand it to you so it doesn't get broken. All right, so what I'm going to do over the weekend, hell, I may even go live if I get bored or something and Munchkin lets me, because I have to ask permission, apparently.
You do not shut it.
She,
Ask
she's
permission.
lying.
Whatever.
Why are you going live? I don't know. I don't think Cloud Chucker made it the 4 minutes, but maybe he did. We're gonna bump off here, guys. Like I said, that whole building of the PNP coil was a failure, but I'm going to figure out. Damn, what I just set this in. I'm gonna figure out a way to make it happen and show you how to do it easily instead of me rushing to try to get it done because that didn't work really well. But I think it can be done. I will try. I will make a Dom long coil. It will get done. And I want to vape this, and there's no batteries in there because Munchkin's got them all upstairs. Um, no, Michelle, the regular coils that it comes with works fine. It's really easy to install those, and I don't mind. I will do that on the next show. I'll do another one. Um, the ones that it comes with instructions really clear. Not this show, but the previous show I did about the smart coil. Watch that. I literally did that coil in less than a minute. That's as easy as it gets. You can't. It's really easy to make the coils. I was trying to make a stock coil. I wrapped my own coil. That was a pain in the butt. But yeah, don't compare that to what you get in the kit. The stuff that comes in the kit works really easy. You won't have any problems. Trust me. It works great. I screwed it up.
Even if you do it wrong, like Vic did, you can still have it done in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, not even 2 minutes. In 1 minute, you're done. 1 minute. All right, guys, we're going to bump off here. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. And we will be on next week, same bet time, same bet channel, or maybe sometime this weekend. And maybe it'll be earlier in the day instead of late at night. So
If
maybe
I'll
some of
let
the
him.
UK folks, if she lets me, if she lets me, I gotta. Oh,
As I crack
Michelle,
the
it
whip.
is my pleasure. I'm always here for you guys, and I will see you guys real soon. Or we may both see you guys real soon. Y'all have a great weekend. I hope everybody gets their stimulus check that are in the United States. I hope y'all all get it this weekend. If I get it, I'm going shopping. 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 But yeah. What? Oh, you cracking the whip? She's cracking the whip on me. What the hell? See? I told y'all. I'm gonna do a show. Whoosh, the whip gets cracked. The whip gets cracked. Y'all have a great weekend. I will see you guys real soon. Peace out.